Alrighty, guys. I want to talk about a few things. Um, I haven't done a video in a week or 2 weeks. Yeah, I've been busy. Fuck. Ever since I got off my little vacation there, uh, all the customers in the world were like, "We missed you. We needed you. Where were you?" So now they're dogpiling on me, and I have to kind of play catch up. I'm working my ass off, guys. You gotta understand, I work like 70 to 80 hours a week. And even when I'm not at work, I'm usually doing preparation stuff for work. You know, what do you call it? CPA bills, sales report, cutting backing paper for all the monograms, and ordering stuff online for the store. And yep, running a shop. It's good money if you're successful like I am, and you don't have to put up with a dickhead boss, which is great. I used to have some dumbass fucking bosses back in my table waiting days. These guys were real fucking stupid, let me tell you right now. Um, yeah, out of touch business owners who are never there, don't have a fucking clue what they're doing, I swear to God. It's a wonder their business is surviving as well as it is. Anyway, I'm sure anybody who's actually had a job before watching this video right now knows that there's a lot of dumbass owners and bosses out there that could be doing so much better. But anyway, whatever. That's not my point. My point is bosses are often pieces of shit, and it's nice to not have a fucking piece of shit boss. It's nice to be my own fucking boss. So that's what I am, and that's fucking awesome. I'm lucky like that. I feel bad for a lot of people working in restaurants and bars and just service jobs in general where they have to put up with dickheads all day on top of their own fucking boss being a piece of shit who doesn't pay them what they're actually worth. Yeah, runaway capitalism is a fucking joke. It's ruining the lives of so many people. It's a fucking nightmare. I'm just glad I was lucky enough to get out of that shit. But a lot of people aren't. So when you go out into this capitalist, uh, overrun society and you buy things from service workers and whatnot, be nice to them. If they take tips, tip good. Don't be a fucking dickhead, dude. Like, I remember one time when I was waiting tables, I had to wait on these weirdos, and the first thing they say to me is that I took too long to get to their table because we were busy as shit, and they joked about how they weren't going to tip me just because of that. Like, that's how I make my money, dude. I need that money to live, to have a life. And you think it's funny to just take it away from somebody who needs it to live. You see, these people are pieces of shit, monster people, dickheads, out of touch, out of focus reality. They don't get it. They don't understand a lot of things in life. These are really bad, shitty, horrible people, and they make you feel like shit the more you have to be around them, right? So you don't want to be around those kind of dickheads. So anyway, I know what it's like to have a shitty job and work for assholes all day. I know what it's like. It sucks. So I just want to say that if you're a service worker, if you got a shitty job, hang in there. Try your best. If you get lucky, maybe you'll end up like me one day and you'll have your own shop and be successful enough for at least a little while until other life problems come about. But I'm just saying, like, treat service workers good. If you're one of those people that treats them poorly, fuck you. You're a piece of shit and you should kill yourself. You deserve to die young. Okay, I'm just kidding. You guys know when I say that I'm just being a dick. But seriously, treat service workers good. I was talking to Tara Mooney. I thought her name was like Mookney at first because I'm an asshole and I don't know how to say people's names. But yeah, I was talking to her. She's a real nice lady, and yeah, she agrees with me. She's right, dude. She's spot the fuck on this. Treat service workers good. They got it hard enough. Don't be a fucking asshole. Don't be that fucking weird Karen or male Karen screaming at Walmart. All right? Don't be that piece of shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Keep it up, assholes, and someone like me is gonna knock your fucking teeth out, okay? Just saying. My goodness. Anyways, so yeah, guys, I want to talk about my buddy Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy, man. I was on your channel watching some of your goofy meme videos making fun of 343 and their microtransaction bullshit. And pretty funny stuff. But unfortunately, I noticed that a lot of fanboy types microtransaction dick sucker types, and unfortunately, Trump supporter types stormed your channel just to talk shit to you, be completely unreasonable weirdos to you, and like I said, man, I'm done talking to these people. I really am. But I was a little curious to see what they would say. And you're my buddy Jimmy, and I don't appreciate them ganging up on you and shit. So fuck these fucking pieces of shit. I hope they all die. Seriously, kill yourselves, you assholes. Seriously, you all deserve to die young. Yeah. Slowly and painfully. Alright, I'm just kidding, of course. But you guys are pieces of shit. That is a fact. And, like, my buddy Jimmy and me, all we're fucking saying, assholes, is microtransactions suck dick, which is a fact. Let's get real. Stop defending it. Oh my god, I can't believe we're at a point where you fanboy types fanboy it up so fucking much that endless greed is something you're willing to defend. Just because you're that much of a fucking Halo dick sucker or Zelda dick sucker or Mario dick sucker, whatever kind of fanboy you are. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's like these games could cost $1,000 or more, and you would still defend that shit. You would still be like, well, I like the game that much, it's fine. Like, oh my god, where does it end with you dickheads? I swear to God. Anyway. But that's all we're saying is microtransactions suck, and in our opinion, we're not very fond of the gameplay aspects from 343's Halo games. We prefer the Bungie Halo games. You know, where sprint isn't really a thing, and you aim down your scope by pressing R3 instead of left trigger, and there's no aim down sights mechanic, you know, it's all scopes, instant zoom out when you get shot, you know, that kind of thing. Classic original Halo gameplay. We prefer that for the most part and don't really care for this new shit with the noob-friendly auto-aim and the cock-a-doodle controls and feel and fast kill times and all this noob-friendly stuff, you know what I mean? Like, we're not really into it as much. But the microtransaction stuff, that's really what, like, drives us up a wall, you know? I don't like to see my fellow gamers get wallet raped, and I don't like to get wallet raped myself, you know? Don't you want games to be better, and don't you want games to be cheaper? Surely any fucking reasonable human being wants this. But you assholes are defending this shit like fucking wackos. It's ridiculous. And it's not surprising. A lot of you are dumb fucking children, like 8-year-old, 13 years old. You don't know anything. You don't know your ass from your elbow. I was your age once. I'm a 35-year-old dude. I was your age once, kids. I fucking know what it was like being your age. And I was a dumb shit. Maybe not as dumb as some of you guys, but yeah, I was a fucking idiot back then. Shit, I was a fucking idiot just about 5 to 10 years ago, you know? Good lord. But anyway, smarten up is all I'm saying, dudes. Jesus Christ. But you still see a lot of the same assholes defending this kind of bullshit in gaming. And a lot of people are just, like, super sympathetic to it, you know? Like, well, that's just the way things are now, so I guess we just have to live with it. It's like, no, you don't. No one's forcing you to buy this shit, dude. like, fuck off. Now, I understand that it's a little harder for somebody like Green Shill or Actman or Angry Joe, those neoliberal pieces of shit. I understand that they run a channel based on showing off these kinds of games. So regardless of how greedy and disgusting the game is on the developer end of things, regardless how much they hate the game personally, how much they dislike it, they're going to buy it anyway. They're going to fucking advertise it all over their fucking streams and channels and shit. They're going to show it off. They're going to make money off of it because that's what these soulless pieces of shit do. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like a dick to these guys. And I think a lot of them mean well for the most part, but that's your job, shilling it up for games to make cash off of. At the end of the day, that's all this is. And a lot of the time, you guys will jump on fake outrage shit, which is really fucking disgusting, just to get fucking clicks and views, you know? Get a bunch of gamers riled up hating on feminists and leftists and people who really don't deserve to be hated on that much, or to extreme degrees for sure, and you guys push this shit just to get clicks and views. You roll with it. You're okay with it. Like, I saw that video you did, Actman. Stop policing our video games. And then your comment section, of course, fills up with alt-right scum, Nazis, bootlicker types that want to murder other human beings. Like fucking... I saw one comment, it was like from the tallest building. It's like a meme reference to throwing gay people off of buildings in order to, kill them. Yeah, 3,000 likes on this comment. Yeah, these are the kinds of people that I'm talking about. They just want to kill others that they don't like, that they don't agree with. I don't like them, but I don't want to fucking kill them. I wish they would change. And if they came at me and I had to defend myself, I would fucking murder the shit out of these Nazi pricks. Like, simple as that. Unless they got the drop on me and killed me first, right? I mean, hey, that's how killing works, right? You kind of need to be the first guy to kill the other dude first in order to do the killing right, you know? So, like, if I was taking a shower or taking a shit or sleeping and a Nazi decided to assassinate me, I guess I'd be fucked, right? But maybe I'd be able to, turn that around and kill him instead. You never know, right? That's a dangerous game we're playing here. But anyway, that's my point, is these people end up getting riled up and too excited, and then they end up going out into the real world and committing a mass shooting or something like that and hurting a bunch of innocent people. Yeah, and you guys are kind of encouraging that behavior by talking massive shit about a bunch of people who aren't doing anything. Like, let's get real, dude. The majority of like leftist SJW snowflake type gamers, they just want you to be nicer to each other. That's all. They don't want people calling each other the N word or the R word or the F word and stuff like that, being homophobic, misogynistic, racist to each other, hurting each other's feelings, making each other feel unwanted, making each other feel, like they're in danger, like real life danger, that kind of thing. Like, nobody likes to feel like that, man. So that's all they're advocating for. But you assholes, you like to twist it. You like to twist that narrative around and make it seem like feminists and social justice warrior types like me are actually the real fascists, the real bad guys, and we want to like take over everything. And like, no, dude, we just want you guys to not be violent pieces of shit like you guys usually are. You guys often are this way. Like, mass shooters, a lot of the time, guess what? Big fans of Bong Shapiroid, the fucking racist, weird incel kid who has no dick. That guy is just a Nazi, dude. Like, you guys listen to him, and then you go out and you murder people. Like, that's a thing. Same thing with Trimp. Same thing with Cold Feet Coward, that little bitch, People like this are the worst human beings on the fucking planet, basically. And you assholes, like, watch these dickheads and admire them and take what they say seriously. And then you go out into the real world and do real harm and oppress others and hurt others and then sometimes even kill others. So I'm sorry if I'm tired of handling you dickheads with kid gloves, okay? Y'all are pieces of shit. Leave my buddy Jimmy alone. Leave me alone. And go fuck yourselves. Seriously, just fucking kill yourselves. You guys deserve to die young. Sorry. I'm not fucking around. Like, you guys are the worst of the worst. Yeah, these kind of Gamergator incel trash garbage people, they like to push the notion that like games are too PC these days. They're too soft. We don't see like sexy ladies in the games anymore, and like, what are you talking about? What the fucking fuck are you idiots talking about? There's still plenty of good-looking babes in the game world, dude. Final Fantasy VII Remake just came out, like Dead or Alive and Mortal Kombat games are still shelling out beautiful ladies. Darksiders 3, you play as a woman character for a change, and she's extremely attractive and has giant knockers. Like, what the fuck are you idiots talking about that these kind of games don't get made anymore? They're right there in front of you, you fucking idiots. Good lord. You can't please these people. They want to find something to fucking bitch about. They want the fake outrage. They want to be victims. They want to be pathetic incels. And that's what they are. Jesus Christ, it's fucking absolutely sad. Like, a beautiful naked woman could be standing in front of these guys wanting to have sex with them and everything, and they wouldn't be able to get it up. They're that pathetic. These guys have tiny dicks or no dick at all, no balls, no future, no life. Like, these guys suck, dude. They're just hate-filled, Nazi bootlicking trash heads, and misery loves company, so they want to spread their hate, their negativity to others, and rile everyone up and make them feel just as shitty as they do deep down. And that's their only way to achieve any slight amount of happiness. And isn't that just, fucking pathetic? Anyway, so I don't tolerate these guys, Jimmy, and I'm glad you don't either. I noticed you don't even respond to these dickheads, really. And I saw you responded to like a few of them a while ago, but yeah, just ignore them. That's what I do for the most part. I ignore them. But recently, I did want to see what they were talking about. It's good to see what the Nazi gamer types are saying. The incel types, the microtransaction defending types, those kind of weirdos. It's good every now and then to see what they're up to, just to get an idea of what kind of, stupidity they're up to, right? It's just for fun, just for kicks, just for shits and giggle, right? So, but, you're also my friend, Jimmy, and they were giving you a hard time, so I decided to stop by and say some shit to him. And, yeah, there was like this one kid, he's like in the ISP clan, whatever the fuck that is, a bunch of nobodies, who gives a shit? Yeah, and he uploads like Halo Master Chief Collection clips and expects to be taken seriously like he's a badass player and whatnot. Look at this epic flag capture I made. And it's like, you're playing with your nerd friends against a bunch of noobs in big team battle, and you barely dragged the flag home. You almost died a few times. You hardly killed anybody. How is this impressive? Why is this on here? Like, this is a joke, dude. And you know what? You know what bugs me though? Like, I'm 35, and this kid is probably only like fucking 15 years old or some garbage, right? It's just some fucking noob, nobody, dipshit. So when I show up and I'm just like, man, what a fucking garbage fucking gameplay this is. You defending microtransactions? Do you even know like how nasty that shit is for the gaming world? Like, you probably have no fucking clue what I'm saying, right? And of course he doesn't, because he's a dumb fucking kid. But then there's these bad faith people who are much older, closer to my age. They know everything that I know, but they still refuse to accept reality, and they still shill and defend these horrible business practices in the gaming world. Like, you fuckers need to stop by Jim Sterling's channel and see how disgusting the gaming world really is on the developer side of things. How games get made, how lies get spread, all this stuff. You need to fucking take a look at that. The actual people behind these games and whatnot. Like the CEOs of EA and Activision, shit like that. That's where the real fucking problems lie in the gaming world, okay? Those are the biggest ones. Focus on that, please, you idiots, instead of, Tifa's boob size or something like that. You fucking idiots, I swear to God. You're always making arguments like gaming's become too PC, and we're not going to get games like Dead or Alive 3 or 2 or whatever, or Ninja Gaiden's trilogy, with the ninja babes that are dressed like dominatrixes with their leather outfits and skimpy tight outfits that show their titties bouncing up and down and whatnot. Like, dudes, I just played Last of Us 2. I just played God of War 4. I just played Witcher 3. I just played Duke Nukem Forever. I just played a bunch of fucking games that came out in the last 5 to 10 years. And these fucking games all have big titties popping out at you, man, with the nipple and everything. Like, you see it. You see this stuff. You see it, man. Like, there's nudity in these fucking games. But you take something like Ninja Gaiden from around the year 2000, released about 20 years ago, you didn't see any nudity. You got close, but you didn't see any nudity, dude. You didn't see those nipples, did you? Nope, you didn't. You didn't. So if anything, games have become less PC over the years. What the fuck are you idiots even talking about? And then, what is that? The violence factor. Oh, holy shit. Games have become way more violent, and that is just That's like the most obvious fact about gaming these days. My God, you cannot deny that. Holy shit. Like the new Gears of War games, I'm not a fan of them because they're microtransaction games, but they are violent as fuck. Chainsawing a dude open, blowing part of his brains out, and like his skull is showing and brain matter is showing as his body like slowly falls to the ground. As you can see, he just went lifeless, and maybe his leg is twitching. Like what the fuck, you know? Like Last of Us 2, like I hammered a dude to death, and he just screamed to death as I held him down and hammered him, and then like his friends could hear him screaming, and they started screaming, "Oh my God, Billy, Billy, where are you?" like holy shit. It's extremely violent. I blew a dude's arm off with an explosive trap, and he bled to death out of his arm socket. And like it looked so realistic and gross. Like it's not just his arm was missing like in Call of Duty games or whatever. No, dude, like some of his arm was still on, and like some fingers too. But like his hand got split down the middle and some of it ripped off, and like only these two fingers and a small sliver of his wrist. Like it was absolutely disgusting. It's extremely violent. I was playing God of War 4, and like there's this move you can do to these werewolf guys where Kratos like grabs them by the lower jaw and the upper jaw, and he just separates them like King Kong and the Peter Jackson's King Kong movie against those T-Rexes, you know, the V-Rexes, like that, you know, ripped his jaw out, dragging it downward, yanking out like his neck, yanking out his chest area, and then like his guts start spilling out of his, like it's absolutely violent. And have you played Mortal Kombat 10? Like I'm not into that either. I'm kind of not into fighters that much. I'll play a little DOA and Smash Brothers, but that's about it. But yeah, that's extremely fucking violent. So the games are too PC these days. I just got through Sekiro, man. That game's not bad. That's extremely violent. You're literally grabbing the shit out of everybody in the game and thrusting a samurai sword down their throat. And like the looks on their faces are just in pure terror as you just end their life and cause them to squirt blood everywhere. It's extremely violent. Like more violent than Kill Bill violent, you know? Like super fucking violent, dude. And the same goes for like Hollywood movies, man. Speaking of like Kill Bill, like Quentin Tarantino is still putting out extremely violent shit. So what are you idiots talking about? That PC culture is ruining the entertainment industry? Like, it's fine, dude. You're freaking out about nothing. You people are pathetic incel neckbeards who just want something to bitch about. And you're always trying to do it in like a Nazi-like narrative because a lot of you guys are secretly racist, homophobic, sexist. And I'm talking like real racism, real homophobia, real, transphobia, that kind of thing. Like you guys, a lot of you guys, you want to go out there into the real world and find people like that and hurt them and kill them. And a lot of you do it. A lot of you do it. You people are monsters. And yeah, I hope you all kill yourselves and do it soon. You guys all deserve to die young. Yep. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to rant about these kinds of people. They're disgusting human beings. I'll be fair. A lot of them are just stupid children who are going to grow out of mindsets like this and realize, oh, wow, I was a piece of shit. Like, I was like that shit when I was 8 years old, 13 years old, 15 years old, 18 years old, a stupid fucking teenager, a stupid fucking little kid. When I was like that, yeah, I said the R word all the time to everybody. I said the F word to all kinds of people, you know? Like, yeah, I grew up in that climate. But guess what? I realized that that's immature and childish and stupid, and I try not to be that guy anymore. And, you know, from time to time I'll slip up and drift back into my old former self to a degree. I don't like that, but, you know, old habits die hard, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm still trying to be a better, genuine person. So from time to time I might fuck up and say the wrong thing or come off disingenuous or... You know, like, that's the thing. That's the thing about, like, a video like this. If I start talking and I say something wrong or something inappropriate or something you don't agree with or whatever, or something that's kind of misleading or sort of accurate, but there's details, blah, 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 right? If it's like that, like, you know, if we were to sit down and have a one-on-one conversation and you could explain to me all the gripes that you have with what I just said, and then I reiterate and we have a conversation, and we'll probably reach some common ground and maybe become friends at the end of it, or at least learn a lot from each other, you know? That's the truth. So, anyway, I gotta get going here, and I got like aquarium shit I gotta handle. But my point is just try to be better human beings to each other. Like look at this. Look at this shit. That guy just got the ball. He sees this little girl who was trying to get it, and he gives it to her. What a nice guy, right? Isn't that great? Don't you love seeing that shit? Like, we human beings of the filthy human race, we need to be more like that. You know, more caring and understanding and whatnot. Don't be like a Nazi bootlicking piece of shit. You know, don't be one of those guys. Like, you can't tolerate those scumbags, okay? Like, they need to fucking come to reality. They need to stop saying that the virus is fake. They need to stop saying that the election was fake. They need to stop kissing Trump's ass at every turn, even though he literally says that, like, anything negative about him must be fake. And he only, like, he's literally, like, just not even hiding his Nazi-like behavior. And a lot of you guys are going right along with it because you're simps. You're cucks. you're bitches. You know? You're Bong Shapiroids. You're Stephen Cold Feet Crowders, you know? Or, well, you know, frozen feet after what Sam Cedar did to him. Jesus Christ. But anyway, guys, yeah, Tiffany Starr, the trans leftist YouTuber, dirtbag leftist YouTuber, Twitch streamer lady. She's super cool. She agrees with me on all this shit about these hateful, bigoted, weirdo Nazi types out there. She's right. I'm right. We're fucking right. These people are problematic. These people cause trouble in real life. They're the 9 times out of 10, a mass shooter is one of these dickheads, a Nazi, a fucking bootlicker, a far right piece of shit, an extremist, somebody who wants to hurt other people, you know? Like in real life. Like, I don't want to hurt you, Nazi assholes. I'll say mean things like, you should kill yourself, or I hope you fucking die, or you deserve to die young and slowly and painful. I'll say mean shit like that. I don't really mean it. What I really mean is just stop being horrible, you know? Like, be a decent human being, you know? But you guys are frustrating, so of course I'm going to say the nastiest things I can think of, right? That's just how it goes. But realistically, stop being a bootlicker, man. Stop throwing all your money away to assholes who do not give a flying fuck about you. Candace Owens and her Freedom Phone, that's a scam. That's a grift. If you're falling for that, you're being an idiot. You are being a fucking moron. You know? Seriously, my goodness. I saw some dickhead said to Lil Nas X, you wouldn't last 30 seconds in a debate with Candace Owens. And fucking he responded to that piece of shit by saying, you probably wouldn't even last 30 seconds in bed with your wife. Like, fucking destroyed, dude. Go kill yourself after that, dude. Seriously, go fucking kill yourself after that. You've been owned. So thoroughly embarrassed that you can't live anymore. You have to kill yourself after that. I'm sorry. Like, whenever something that embarrassing happens to you, when somebody throws a dig at you that is that hard fucking core, like, change your name, disappear. Like, you don't want to exist under that name anymore. Everyone's gonna fucking make fun of you for the rest of your life. You're gonna be the next Fartlow, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, my goodness. But anyway, you guys know I mean well. Just try to be better human beings to each other, you know? Stop all this crazy division and shit. It's not good. Not good at all, you know? Just hate-filled people looking for an excuse to hurt and murder other people. Just because, you know, they're different colored skin, they speak a different language, they have some kind of religion, you know? Like, you want to kill them just because of that. Just because you know, they're trans, or they're a woman, or they're a man, or they're gay, or, you know, whatever fucking meaningless, harmless fucking reason. Like, let that shit go. Don't get so fucking upset. that you want to hurt these people over these silly fucking things that don't matter, that don't mean anything. Like you idiots have been convinced that like, oh, he's got dark skin. I have light skin. That must mean he's less than me and I should be able to tell him what to do and boss him around. Like a lot of you idiots think that. That's not reality, son. It's not. You're a racist and a dumb fuck and you need to stop that shit right fucking now or else society is going to leave you in the dust and you're always going to be an outcast. You're always going to feel unappreciated. You're always going to feel like a piece of shit because that's what you are being. You know? Do you really want that in your life? Like, I'm already getting fired up talking about this stuff. I don't like to talk about it. I'd rather, I don't know, play this guitar right now or play some games, which I'm going to totally do in a second here. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I just want to come to this dark place and say, fuck this dark place. Fuck these Nazis. Fuck these Gamergaters. Fuck these anti-SJW morons. You guys are all fucking stupid. You're being really fucking stupid. And just chill the fuck out and actually enjoy life for once. It's short. It's cruel. It already sucks hard enough. Like, think about it. You spend a third of it asleep, and then you spend most of it working and going to school and shit. You hardly have any actual free time to enjoy yourself. And then you're going to spend that free time that you have being hate-filled, going after people because they're gay or fucking black or whatever, you know, like, fuck off. My God, get a fucking life. Jesus. So anyway, speaking of life, time to get back to it. I mean, I don't even have much of a life myself. I work 70 hours a week. So anyway, I just wanted to rant for a good bit. But yeah, remember guys, the problems in gaming are developers getting treated like shit, lying in development, unfinished games getting launched, microtransaction fuckery left and right, a problem Halo Infinite has, you know? And yeah, like, that shit sucks. Those are the things in gaming that suck ass, that truly are keeping gaming from getting better. Shitty controllers that break in like a year, consoles that don't last in like a year. They have all these software and disk tray problems, stuff like that. This stuff fucking sucks dick. Like, nobody likes this shit. Come on. Focus on that. Those are the real problems in gaming, not Tifa's boob size. My God. Jesus fucking Christ. And they act like people complaining about video games in PC culture, man, they act like this is a new thing or something. It's like, motherfucker, you bitches weren't around when Doom and what was that game called? Mortal Kombat, the originals, when they first came out. A lot of fucking religious, crazy far-right people were like, oh, this is too violent. It's going to make our kids violent, blah, blah. All the Grand Theft Auto nonsense, you know? Like, it's fucking stupid, dude. And guess what? Those cocksuckers are right-wing extremists. You know? Hello? They've been at this since like 30 fucking 40 fucking years ago. And you dickhead anti-SJW cretins are acting like this is a new thing or when I bring it up and say, no, it's not a new thing. It's been going on forever. Look, there's always been people trying to shut down video games. Look at Trimp. He recently, like 2 years ago, was floating the idea of banning violent video games. Like, this is your guy, Gamergaters, and he doesn't like your games. Oh, look at that. Maybe your boy doesn't actually give a fuck about you. Maybe you guys are all a bunch of fucking idiots. Maybe the orange man is actually bad for you. My goodness. So anyway, yeah, these pieces of shit, they are fucking hopeless. And the good person in me wants to reach out to these guys and really rein them in and be like, hey, stop being stupid, but they tend to just spit in my eye whenever I try to do that, so I've lost patience. So I'm sorry if I'm being cruel to these monster people who want to hurt and kill other people. All right, I'm sorry. But fuck these people. You know, at a certain point, if they're not going to get with the program, you kind of have to either force them to or meet them on the battlefield and kill them. World War II style. That's how we did it back in the day, right? Oh, there's a Nazi? Shoot him in the fucking head. Right? Do you bootlickers really want it to come to that again? Because you didn't quite win that war. Just saying. Just fucking saying. And if you think you're going to win this time, get real. Get fucking real. So anyway, yeah, Jimmy, I saw that bird you saved. That's cool. I've been helping my kitten out. It's been struggling with eating solid food, so we've been trying all kinds of different types of foods and mixing. I've been like blending solid food in the blender, like a coffee grinder that I got for all the weird animal stuff that I do. And I grounded some of that up, mixed it with some other types of cat food, and made it into this gross, nasty, jello-y goo. But whatever, that's what the cat likes, and she likes it, and she's eating it. So she's getting healthier and stronger, so that's good. So yeah, good shit, guys. Good shit. I'll do another video some other time when I get free time. But for now, that's good enough, I guess. So yeah, just to sum up, fuck the Gamergators. Fuck the horrible corporations that are run away with capitalism in hand as they laugh their way to the banks. Fuck microtransactions. And yeah, guitars are awesome. Games are awesome, so long as they're not microtransaction trash or unfinished garbage. And yeah, try not to work too hard like me, and maybe you won't be so bitter like I am. All right, guys. Yep. So anyway, oh, one last thing I wanted to mention. Amazon is a horrible fucking company. I just saw Second Thoughts' new video. He showcased that Amazon, it's actually cheaper for them a lot of the time to throw out perfectly good merch. Just throw it into a landfill, into a dump. Perfectly good stuff that works perfectly fine. And a lot of poor, starving, less fortunate people could really use these products, and they just get thrown into the dump. Because it's that much cheaper and quicker and easier for Amazon to do that than to actually just donate it or give it away or something like that. Can you believe this shit?